AITA for not telling my family I inherited a fortune, then disappearing? I, 29M, grew up thinking loyalty to family was everything. My parents drilled it into me from an early age, family first, always. But after what happened this year, I realized that loyalty only works when it goes both ways. And when I found out just how deep the betrayal ran, well, let's just say I took a different path. This is the story of how I inherited a fortune and never told a soul. And why I disappeared. Growing up, I always felt like a guest in my own family. My older brother, Eric, was the golden child. Star athlete, straight-A student, dad's shadow. My younger sister, Maddie, was the baby, spoiled, fragile, always protected. Me? I was the space filler. The invisible middle child who got decent grades, didn't cause trouble, and got left out of every decision. It wasn't always malicious, just consistent. No one remembered my birthday without a Facebook reminder. No one came to my high school debate championships. Even at holidays, I felt like an afterthought. I'd learned to live with it. Until it got worse. In 2020, my grandfather passed away. He was the only family member who really saw me. He used to take me fishing, ask about my writing, send me handwritten letters. When he died, I took it hard. The funeral was awkward. Everyone else was catching up and laughing like it was a reunion. I was grieving. A few months after the funeral, I found out there was a will. And I wasn't invited to the reading. That stung. But I assumed everything went to my dad, his only child, and that was that. Until I got a letter in the mail, certified informal. It was from my grandfather's lawyer. He'd left everything to me. The lake house. The stocks. The vintage car collection. Over $4 million in investments. There was a note with it, "You were the only one who ever listened." I stared at that line for an hour. I didn't tell anyone. Not a single soul. I called the lawyer, confirmed everything, transferred the funds into a new account, and kept living my modest life in a rented apartment with my job at the publishing house. Why didn't I tell my family? Because deep down, I knew what would happen. They'd swarm. They'd guilt-trip me. They'd suddenly remember my name. So I waited. I visited the lake house. Cleaned it up. Put in a new security system. I made it my weekend sanctuary. Peaceful. Mine. And the best part? No one knew. The truth came out in the messiest way possible. My mom was snooping through probate court records. Don't ask me why, she has a weird obsession with genealogy and paperwork, and she saw the name. My name. All hell broke loose. I started getting calls. First from my dad, then Eric, then Maddie. All variations of, "Why didn't you tell us? That was meant for Dad. You're being selfish." Then the messages turned venomous. "You manipulated Grandpa. You're stealing from the family. You better make this right." I blocked every number. That night, I packed up my apartment. I left my job. I deleted social media. I changed my number. I moved into the lake house full-time and disappeared from their lives. It's been 7 months. I've started my own publishing company. Small, indie, exactly what I've always dreamed of. I walk my dog every morning. I swim in the lake every night. I play vinyl records while I cook dinner and sip whiskey by the fire. I'm happy. For the first time, I don't feel invisible. I feel free. Sometimes I get emails from Maddie. Polite. Almost apologetic. I don't reply. She had 29 years to see me. They all did. I didn't choose the money. I chose peace. So, AITA, ***.